Welcome to your daily news. Today we'll be talking about a CD Projekt Red that we've got leaked information for the next Resident Evil 8. Then we got Elder Scrolls Blades that was announced last year, and Monolith hiring for a new Zelda game. Now let's get into that first topic. CD Projekt Red has announced that this coming E3 will be even more crucial than, say, last year's E3, as to along the lines of probably Cyberpunk 2077. There might be an announcement for the other unknown game that they are creating at the moment. We'll have to wait and see when it comes to E3. There's also word that Cyberpunk 2077 might be multi-generation. So it might be on this gen and next gen, because we could be seeing the next gen being announced this year at E3 and possibly being released next year in 2020, which is a great possibility, because if you look at previous generations, you're looking at roughly a 6-year span between the start of that generation and the end. So it's a good possibility, because we're right at that end right there for number wise. It's not always true, but it's a good number to look at. So another good way of doing this, a multi-generational, is not everyone is going to be able to jump into the new generation right away. So you have some late people who will be able to play it on last gen, and the new players will be able to play it on the new gen when they buy their console. So this game could very well be a launch title of some sorts, which should be pretty cool. So we'll have to wait and see at E3 to see what they bring. Leaked rumors point to Resident Evil 3 remake coming out in 2020 and Resident Evil 8 coming out in 2021. This is by some credited people who leaked Resident Evil 7 info and the remake of Resident Evil 2 over on, I think it was 4chan. But always take this with a grain of salt, because even the best of people who have gotten things right in the past could be wrong. So all we got to do is look towards E3 and see if there's anything that claims that these to be true. So always take stuff like this with a grain of salt. Bethesda has announced that you'll be able to sign up for early access for the Elder Scrolls Blades. This is a dumbed down version of Elder Scrolls on your smartphone. They have announced that there will be 2 modes that you can access in the early access. First being Town, where you go into a virtual town and you can buy, sell, trade, merchandise, interact with NPCs, and get some quests. This will be the main area that you interact with and are in the game, because the whole point of the game in the end is to build this town up and make it bigger and better than it already is. And then there is a second mode called the Abyss. It's a rogue style dungeon crawler where you just try to survive as long as you can. Not much information is out on this, but there you go. And then there will be a third mode that will come after launch, will be PvP, so you can fight other players. Not much information on that either, but look forward to that. It will be great. Link in the description to go to the Bethesda.net website to sign up for it and get early access to try out this great game that's going to be on your smartphone. The creator of Xenoblade Chronicles and the co-creator of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is now hiring for a new Legend of Zelda game. So it looks like to be another main game series in The Legend of Zelda, but we don't know anything about the game or any information, just that they're hiring for a new Zelda game. Last year, Nintendo did the same thing, was hiring for a new Zelda game, so there could be a collaboration between the 2 studios again on a new game, probably similar to what Breath of the Wild was. And we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we'll get something in E3. Maybe it's way too early and we'll find out next year. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see, because sometimes information comes when we don't want it to be. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. It lets us know that you like the content that we are making here. Also, comment down below. Let's get some discussion going on about what CG project. Fuck. Did it again. CG. CD. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. It lets us know that you like the content that we make here. Also, comment down below. Let's get some discussion going on about what CD Projekt Red has coming at E3 because it's crucial. And subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Also support us on Patreon so we can bring more of this great content to you. And we're out.